Before I go too far down the binding engine rabbit hole, very often you want to go and create a custom screen to play with certain binding engine features without sort of disrupting any of the other stuff that you've done. So in this video I'm just going to show you how to quickly add a form to this application and add it to the navigation and routing. It's very simple. First thing that we do is we're going to go and create a folder. That is the name of the view that we want to create. So in this case we'll say it's click-example. I'm just going to copy that because we're going to need it later on. And as true to most CRS stuff, there's a convention in here. The convention is that the HTML and the JavaScript file is separate and it contains the same name as the folder. So we'll create a JavaScript file for that, and then we'll go and create an HTML file as well. Inside here I'm just going to put an h2 and I'm going to put an expression that says title, and this is just a standard binding engine expression that says take the title property of the view model and stick it in here for me, and that is fed via the router because we're using a CRS router in this case. But before we continue down that road too far, let's just go and copy this welcome code, and then all I want to do here is change the class name to be something related to what this view model is. Now you can see here that this is a standard class and it extends the binding engine's view base. So the binding engine comes with a bindable element and a view base that has features inside it that bootstrap the binding engine and makes the stuff work. As I said, this is not technically critical to have, but we'll look at the lifecycle events at some stage. But for now, my view is set up and ready to go. All I need to do is add it to the router now. So I go to the router, and you can typically just copy and paste any which one and paste it in the sequence that you want. The sequencing that you define in the router.json file is the sequence that it will be in the menu, and we'll just call this click example. So this will be the title that will show in the h2, and then the hash and the view is same as what we have here on the folder, so we'll just put that in. You can go and have a look at CRS router for more details with regards to these things. This has its own style. We're just going to take that off for now. What that means that if I go to styles and I go to views, that there is a CSS file here with the same name as the page that I've just added now. So if I wanted to have separate CSS on this, on the has styles, make it true, I'll have to have a click-example.css file here. So once I've actually got that up and running, let me go and bring in my view. When I open up the menu, I'll see there's my click example, and when I click on it, you'll see click example. So now this is ready to be extended and to add your functionality to.